Hi my friends, today we model this part, which is pretty interesting. It has some features and the name is regulatory body. This is the drawing. You see a lot details here so that you can create this model. Let's start. Standard millimeters IPT, new sketch, XY plane, rectangle. This bottom line is center line. Its center goes over the center point of the whole part. This is 90 diameter and this is 200. You see, we have a large object. Revolve, and the first volume is made. We continue with something interesting. I want to create this end, and its dimensions are here, but you see a circle with a diameter of 105 which contains all these holes. The center of holes are the center of the fillets outside, radius 13. The problem with this construction, geometrical construction, is that if we use a circle to define a rectangular contour, the dimensions of that contour are transcendental. Yes? This is why we have here 100.25 and here 50.12, because they are resulting dimensions by applying that circle with that 5 points. Sketch on this face, then not rectangle but polygon with 4 sides, like this. Any side can be placed horizontal. Then we apply fillet of 13 at each corner. I select corner and I have that fillets. Then I place the distance between these 2 points as 105 divided by 2. Then we have fully constrained sketch. Yes, I keep pressed the left button on this arc and I have an arc. I keep pressed the left button and I have an arc. Now I go here and one tangent constraint is missing, this one. I apply split for this arc and this arc because I want all of them to be construction. I place this point on the same vertical with this. I make equal this arc with any other one, and I place the distance between these two points as this one. Okay. All these 5 points are on the same circle, double of this. Okay. Extrude. I can select all. I can select this. The same effect. The distance is in the other direction of 20. Okay, I mirror this last feature about this plane. Okay, you see here we have 20 here. Yes, good. Now I want to create this feature, which is this one, revolution, with dimensions 90 is the center line, 60 is its dimension. This face is continuated from the side of that previous sketch, and distance of 8, 3 degrees here, 30 degrees here, and 110 is this point. Yes, this corner is 110. Okay, I select this plane for a new sketch, F7, and I draw that contour. $90 is this dimension. This is center line. This dimension is 110. Then an angle of 3 degrees here and 30 degrees at the other end. If I place this dimension of 60 and this dimension of 8, we are almost done. What is missing? Who tells me? I said, my friends, what is? We have to respect this coincidence or this collinearity. Finish sketch, revolve, and we have that feature placed in position. Now you see that there is a connection between this object and this object of the part. It is very simple. You see this face, yes? Also this, also this. But these are from that contour. We can apply extrude from this end to this end without any problem. This is important, this is important, and also a dimension here. You see, there is 5 millimeters from this end which is this line, yes, because we have a cylinder and we want to create that whole contour. I use this face again. I project this line. I draw a horizontal line here, another line goes from this point to this point, and there is that dimension of 5 millimeters here. 5. Fully constrained sketch, yes sir. Good. Then we can create an extrusion of this face to this face. Not cut, but join. You see? Okay, very nice. As you can see, there are many fillets, larger, smaller, all around, and so on. Dimensions of them are placed in the drawing. Radius 18 is here. A radius 25 is this. 20 is up here, and 6. Let's apply these all fillets in a certain order, my friends. I select this and I place 20, plus I select this 25 on both sides, plus 18 in 4 edges. You see? Plus this, which is 6 all around. Okay. Next is this internal revolve contour with dimensions here, 60 at 2.3. No, 66 is with 2.3, 60 is with a depth of 10, 55, and it must be another dimension somewhere, but I don't see it. Oh, I see it. Radius 32 is this. with a radius 3 inside. Okay, let's create all this. The new void volume, which we intend to create now, is centered on the center of this former volume. So I apply axis, you see this axis, and then a new sketch and this plane. F7, I project the axis. It is not part of this sketch, that axis. I need to project it here. More than this, the projection is a center line, and I draw all that aligns, but I also need to project these two ends. Line from here to the right, down, right, down, up, an arc, and end to the right. Good. Dimensions. Dimensions are 55 is this, 60 this one, 66 this one, and radius of 32 is this. I select not linear diameter but the real distance, which is 32. Radius 3 is this arc, 1.8 here, 10 from this point, 10, and 38 from this point to this line, 38.5. Fully constrained sketch. Finish, revolve, everything is defined there, but only cut inside instead of join. I hide this line, center line, and we have our new feature. Now we create this cylinder with two ends. Dimensions are here, 73, 76, 20 at both ends. XY plane, F7, line from end to end, you see 3 dimensions needed. I didn't project these two, but one is this, the midpoint is here. Then I have to project only one face, and I place this on this line. Good. These are that lines, and I was careful with respecting this. You see to the left, same level for them. Dimensions 73, 76. 76 is this, but this is a center line. '76. '73. '20. And equal for the two. Now I draw a line between these 2 points and vertical for this line. The problem is solved. Fully constrained, finish sketch, revolve, and we don't have a default or real close contour, because I know why. Here is a gap, you see this. So I draw a line from this point to this point, and now we can apply revolve, which is created. We apply cut, and this is at the hole. Now we have to apply an interesting cut. You see this contour, which goes from this face to this end. Dimensions are in the drawing. You see here the contour. This is the center point of this sketch. Yes, dimensions are measured from this, and this is this line. Yes. Okay, 41 from here to the center point, 12 here, 80 between the centers of the small slot. Let me call this a slot. 96 the larger one, and radius 10, radius 15, with this dimension between this face and this point. The depth to go here is measured 38.5 plus 6. Yes, this is the end of that cut. Okay, we use this face. You see here the center point. I create 2 slots. This is one, but I don't like it. I have to select another solution, center to center. this one with the end of 41, dimension from the center point to here is 41. This radius is 10. The distance between centers, which means this distance, is 96, and the placement is, as you can see. The other one, I place it here, is this one. Dimensions are 80 with radius 15, and it is placed under the other one, but also aligned on the vertical with this point. The distance is 12 between the center point and the bottom side. 12. Now I trim. I apply split. Better is the split, because I can make these three entities as construction. I also split this and this in order to make this construction fully constrained. That dimension of 17 is not necessary. This is all we need. Finish sketch, extrude this contour with cut at a distance of 38.5 plus 6. We don't even invent dimensions. Okay. Yes? Good. Another cut is this one, which ends here, 38.5, instead of here. It is not complicated. You see, only radius 32 and tangency with a slot. Good. The depth is 38.5. Yes, now you know this. Face, this is that I don't need to apply dimension because this is the dimension. I only draw two lines. I keep pressed the left button and I have a tangent. We go with that tangent to this arc. Same to the right. Then I apply tangent between these two and tangent here. Finish sketch, extrude, this contour with cut 38.5. We have this dimension here. We eliminate that plus 6. Okay. Oh, this is not good. I thought about this. Look at me. I go to this revolution, double click, F7, I eliminate this, I eliminate this, I go to the left, I apply extend, I apply trim, and finish sketch. Now you see we don't have that protrusion, and we apply fillet 3 here now, not in the sketch. Okay. Now I apply this hole which goes through all the part. You see? Dimensions are here. Diameter of 6 through all. And it ends with this 1.8, 12.5, that small cuts. The center is in the center of this fillet. I apply here sketch. This is automatically because Alt Fi in sequence. We see at the sketch that this is checked. Auto project edges for sketch creation and edit. Yes, if I don't apply here this mark, the sketch doesn't appear automatically, but I used to keep this set it. Hole, not threaded, through all, this point with 6, and it goes through all the part. Then I use the same face for a new sketch with a circle of 12.5, not the radius. I eliminate this. I also eliminate the circle because I have to use diameter instead of radius. 12.5. The depth is 1.8. Extrude this the other direction, or cut 1.8. On the other face we apply mirror of the last feature about this plane. Okay, good. Now we take a look at this 1, 2, 3, 4 holes. There is a difference between them. These are through all the part, from here to the part, to the end of the part, and this is with a certain depth, not through all. As you can see, dimensions are here. You see that one in the section DD, which is on this side, metric 10 25 22, and the other is metric 10 through all, 3 metric 10 through all. Good. Let's do this. We start with this one, which is from this side. I apply hole, thread it, metric isometric profile of 10, which is not full depth, which is with termination, not full depth. Dimensions 22 25, 22 tab 25. Where? On this, because this is on the right side here, and in the drawing was here. Okay. We also select this face because we have the other holes, the 3 holes, which are not with termination but through all, and full depth. I create a thread from here to here, 200 millimeters. But we can do this and everything is okay. Point, point, point. You see, they will go through all the part. Okay, now we mirror the missing hole, that with termination. Mirror this hole about the same midplane. Okay, now you see how it looks. Now we have some other feature to place. This 1, 2, 3, 4 holes are on the same arc with a radius of 42.5. The angles of their placement are here, 40 degrees, 90 degrees. One of them is on the section CC, and you see here the dimensions 11, 18, 18, and the other one is here, which is 8, 12.5, 1.6, and there is another cut here. Good, let's do this to apply that holes. This face, line, distance 42.5, tab 90 minus 45. Yes, this is for the larger hole. You see, 90 minus 45 is the angle here, and this hole is the larger one, diameter 11. Finish sketch. Hole not threaded and through 11, and the placement is this end point. Okay, on the other end we select face and we create a circle with a diameter of 18 and extrude on 18. Not join but cut 18. Okay, the other one I prefer to use this face, is placed at an angle of 20 from the vertical, 42.5 is the distance, tab, and 90 plus 40 divided by 2. Finish sketch. Hole. Eight instead of 11, also through. Okay. The other end has cut this face, .5 12.5 with a depth of 1.6. Extrude 1.6 with cut. Okay. We turn on the other face to apply that cut. Rectangle, 3 points. As you can see, not with the center, but no problem. This point goes right here, and this midpoint here, and tangent this line with this arc. Now we have a fully constrained sketch. The depth is 7 for this cut, my friends. Yes. Finish sketch, cut, extrude. This with cut on 7 millimeters. Okay. Now I mirror both features about the previous plane. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. and the mirror plane is the same, this one. Okay, on this face there is a slot, you see, here. Dimensions are here, 3.5 between centers. This point is at the same distance from the center like the other ones, and radius 4. Okay, the face for the sketch is this one. We create a new slot, this one, with dimensions 3.5 and radius 4. This center must be placed on that distance. I apply the constraint vertical between these 2 points, and the distance of this, let me move this, dimension from this point to the center point is also 42.5. The depth is here 7, also 7. Extrude this, cut, 7 is already placed. On the other face here there is a threaded hole, metric 8, 24, 20. I select the face, I place a point here, somewhere here, which must be on the same vertical with the center of this, and at a distance of 42.5. 42.5. Hole, threaded, not full depth, termination, metric 8 is already placed, and distances are 20, 24. Double click. 24 is this. You see? Good. What are the holes? A lot of holes. These 3 are the other ones. These 3 placed at 120 at a distance of 3 millimeters from the center point of the part. This is the center point of the part on this line. 3 millimeters, 120, and this is right in that point, center point. Metric 8 through, but not through all. You see them here, 1, 2, 3, but they don't go over this outside. They and on this face. Good. I select the face, I draw a line, with its center placed on the same vertical with the center point or projection of the center point. Length is 120, distance 3 millimeters, and 3 holes, metric 8 hole, metric 8 already selected. 1, 2, 3, 2. Full depth is this thread to here. Yes, but I don't see them. Now I see. You see? Okay. There is another hole right in front here with a spot face, a cut. It has dimensions here. You see 1.8 is the spot face depth, and it is placed to meet the other long hole. You see, this hole ends in the other, in this long hole. They communicate one to each other. Oh, very interesting. We remember this is placed on the center of this fillet. The diameter is 6, I remember. Or I missed it. No. 6, 12.5 in the mid, and meets this line. I have to create here a sketch, but before I create an axis, this axis to be projected on this face. I project the axis, which is this one, and I place a point on this F7 on the same vertical with the center point, which is here. You see the hole. Finish sketch. Now we can apply that hole, but there is another cut here. Let me create that cut and then I go back here. You see this cut, or better, you see here the cut, to make room for the hole. Dimensions is diameter of 100 of this circle placed on this face, and 20 degrees here. We create this very easily. I select this plane, F7, and I draw some lines. 1, 2, 3, close. this is center line, this diameter is 100, wow, and this line is placed collinear with this face. I have to project the face collinear, this with this, and also collinear with the maximum left side. Yes. Now we remember that we place here an axis. Where is that axis to project? Also axis, this one. Yes, and I make collinear this axis with this, but I have to project that axis. It is projected here. Collinear this with not collinear, coincident. Collinear this with this. Yes, I forgot the angle, my friends. What is this? The angle is 20 degrees. 20. Finish sketch. Revolve with cut. Select profiles. Yes, there is a sketch there, and I cannot select profile. I can select axis. This is the axis, and you see the future cut. Okay, now I go back to this hole, which has dimensions 12.5, diameter of 6, and depth of the spot face 1.8. I use now the spot face. This is the spot face. Yes, the hole is already placed, and I only select the surface, this, and no, this is not surface. I don't place this. I leave it as it is now, and I place here 12.5 tab 1.8 tab, not threaded, and here is 6. To what? To this I have to select this. To this hole. Yes, it goes through the part to the hole. Okay. Yes, I hide this axis, and I suppose we are at the end, the only feature to be placed is a fillet of 2 millimeters, which is defined here. You see, radius 2. I select one face, 2 millimeters is by default, and we have all this nice contour. Okay, if we take a look at the drawing, we see all chamfers are 1 millimeter at 45. And where are that chamfers? Here, here, and also here. Yes, we have to apply, and also here where is a thread, we have to place a chamfer. Good, let's apply chamfer 1 millimeter to here, here, here. Also this large one, also the large one, and 1, 2, 3 on the other face. The last is here at the thread. Okay, now let's see what is the volume. Physical, update, copy, close, drawing, double click and place the value. Oh, it is almost the same, but this is not okay because it must be 3.5 home, and you see the small difference. No matter where is the difference, it matters what we did here, my friends. We created this object and we find this volume. Good. I apply material, which is steel cast. I apply the general aspect, which is steel cast, and I also view shaded. I select faces to be machined. You can select any other, but I think that these are the most important. I keep press the shift button when I select one face. You can add any other to be polished, still polished. Now you see our beautiful creation. The light is different. You know how to manage this. I presented it in a recent tutorial. Now comes an interesting topic. What I present here is based on the existence of the components that appear in the assembly. Regarding this modeling, you have two options. One, to contemplate what I do and apply my actions by creating your own components of this assembly. And two, try to create the assembly using the actual components you see in the tutorial. If you want to create this assembly independently, you must own the component. That is, they must be yours. As separate creations that I made for the purpose of showing practical aspects in the tutorial, you can download the components only from assets. Access to assets is done by subscribing minimum to the level Journeyman membership. You see here the levels of membership: Core, Journeyman, Patron, Professional. Excepting Core, the other ones includes the previous ones. That's all for today. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.